What's up, guys? How are we all doing today? Same day, different video. I decided to hunt Combibos instead of the Exosaurs, so we're going to do a 40 PED Combibo hunt. Now we're after paint cans, we're after extractors, we're after anything we can get our hands on. If we can get some stuff with good markup that we're not going to be using in crafting, we could sell it on later on down the line. If we get a global, that will be even better. But yes, today we're going to be aiming for Combibos. There's not much on the Exosaurs, but if we do kill a couple of Exosaurs, it ain't gonna matter. It's not gonna paramatter. So let's get to it. Now, once again, I'm only using 40 PED, so this video might be around about the same length as the previous hunting video. Might be a little bit shorter, I don't know, but I'm gonna be sticking at 40 PED per hunt as sort of a baseline for my hunting. Now, all of my hunting, all the loot that I get, apart from stuff that I know I'm not going to use, I will be popping into my storage. This is all about collecting materials. This isn't about making PED at the moment, like at all. This is about collecting materials so I can do some crafting later on down the line. But yeah, so the hunting and the mining are all about collecting materials. That's all that it's going to be there for. I will be adding money to my, I will be adding things to my ped flow. That's going to be a slightly different route though that I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be depositing universal ammunition for the hunting and the mining each week, but I'm also going to be depositing straight up PED for investment. So we will just have to see how it goes. There we go. Got a couple of things to paint. Now the loot so far seems to be decent. So there is that. These guys seem to be giving that potential for a global. So we'll see what happens. The way that they're, the way that the loot is dropping, it does seem like that it has the potential for the global. So if we do get the global, then that's awesome. If not, that's fine. But we've got another, what would that be? Another 70, 80 kills approximately to see if there is a global in and amongst these guys. But either way, we are collecting materials and, stuff. Some of this stuff will eventually just be sold on, like the hairspray and the paint, unless I can find a good use for it later on down the line. Who knows, I might get into painting things. I've never tried it. Might be fun. I don't know. I might make armor and then customize the paint job on it. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing that you could do. It probably is. This is Entropia universe. A lot of the times, if you could think of something that you could do in a profession, a good amount of times, there's going to be that thing. Like with the painting. I know the painting is a thing that can be done. Armor can be painted, be customized, and all that sort of stuff. Visually, depending on a few things, we might be able to, get in on that action. Get in on that sort of action, yeah? Get that Combibo. Now, as you can see, we're kind of trying to avoid the Exosaurs. We really want to aim for the Combibos, because in this area, the Combibos are the ones with the higher markup items. From what I understand, from what I've seen, from what I've, just knowledge I've gained from hunting, the Combibos give the higher markup items, and they are the ones that tend to global the most. Is that a hard, fast rule? No. But it is what we're going to be going with. And for this, we're going to be going with evade. I want to try to crank that evader skill up as much as I can. I'm going to be doing some solo sweating in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be... There we go! What did I just say? What the hell did I just say? There's that global, ladies and gentlemen. there is that freaking global. And we got a LC3. I've gained these guys like several times before. So yeah, this gun will be good for low tier hunting. Awesome. What was the hold on? What was the efficiency value on that? See, I told you the way that the loot was looking, that these guys were going to have, like, there was a high percent chance of a global. And because it happened so early, I'm quite optimistic with this place. So I might maybe do another 40 PED round. Don't worry, I won't double up 2 videos in a row of just hunting Combibos. If I do choose to record that hunt, then it will be for a later 2020 hunting video. You'll be none the wiser. You know, apart from if you look at the stuff that I've got. But you know, if I wanted to be sneaky, I could just exit and go back in, you know, and have like just a shitload of Combibo hunts in storage on my computer. I probably won't do that. I got very lucky just then with the global, so we will continue to hunt the Combibos mainly. Mostly it will just be the Combibos. Luckily, there is a bunch around here. So just in sheer TT value... Oh, there's the Exosaur. In straight up TT value, we have made our 40 PED back. And we should... Yeah, we've made that back, and we're going to make back to K. So, this run, very much a good idea. This run was very much a smart idea on my behalf. Hunting the correct things at the correct time. But, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a video on... at some point I will be doing a video on hunting smart. And one of those things will be about reading the loot. It's like fishing, okay? It's like fishing. If you go to an area and there's fish biting, but they're just little, you know, baby schoolfish, and they're just constantly taking your bait, you know, yeah, you might catch 1 or 2, but, like, you might catch 1 or 2 big uns, but you're not going to. Like, you're probably not going to. Same thing with hunting. You're able to kill mobs, yeah. But if the loot is very, very poor, then it's just not a good thing to stick around for. If you're fishing, and you're just getting little, like, baby fish taking your bait, you're not going to sit and fish in the same spot for the rest of the day. Or for the rest of that fishing. Like, that fishing trip. You're going to move around. You're going to go to different things. It's the same thing with hunting. If the loot doesn't appear to be good for a good period of time, are you really going to waste the rest of your, like, PED? No. The only reason why I stuck around with the Aatrox is because I've never hunted them before. I've never hunted them before, and I'm not a big fan. They don't seem to drop that much variety, but I haven't been able to hunt them enough. So what I might have to do, I'll probably do this while I'm streaming. I'll head out there with a few hundred PED. I'll cycle through that few hundred PED worth of universal ammunition several times, several times, in order to gauge a good thing. I mean, I can just look on the Entropia wiki, but I find that even when they say that something is common, 9 times out of 10, I find personally, now this is just personally me, I find that they're not very common. I don't know if other people find the same thing, but I tend to find it not very common. Like when they say that, oh, this is common, you know, but that could just be a factor of how long ago was the site updated? How long ago was the information updated? You know, how often is the Entropedia stuff updated? You know, I think they do have on their website a thing that says when it was last updated, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look at it, have a look, and see. But My favorite way of gauging exactly what has what and how often is to go out and hunt them for yourself. A lot of people use different websites to gauge what they should do, and I think that's a good idea if you want to know where creatures are. Like if you have a daily mission, you don't know where they are. But I think the fun of exploring and figuring out what's what, I think that's half of the enjoyment of Entropia Universe. Finding a new mob to hunt, hunting that mob, figuring out what it drops, then figuring out if they're going to be in your hunting repertoire, quote unquote. Combibos have always been in my hunting repertoire because they have a decent global rate and I can cycle through the mobs pretty damn quickly with what I've got, which allows me to kill, 100, in a matter of, like 10, 20 minutes. Of course, if I had a far more powerful weapon, I could double that number. And of course, I could go to places other than Fort Lahar, but Fort Lahar has, a variety of mobs, and it's also very, very localized, which is good. I like to be able to come out, hunt, and then go back in and check what I've got. Which, that's just a personal thing. That's not like anything that you need to worry about. If you're a new player, it's like, oh, should I hunt near a, like a teleporter? Should I hunt near this place? Oh, this, that, nah. Whatever I do, you don't have to do that. It's just a personal preference. Genuinely, just personal preferences. I like to hunt there are certain mobs that I like to hunt near we'll just call them population centers. The little forts, outposts, towns, cities, whatever. Like Combibos, I like to hunt them here. And because when people come out to hunt, if someone comes out to hunt and they don't have that high efficiency, they're going to be adding, in my opinion, they're going to be adding to the loot pool, right? Okay, and we're going to stop here and we're going to head back. They're going to be adding to the loot pool, which could add to the potential gain that I will make when I come here. It is sort of a hoping for other people's misfortune so I can gain fortune, but it's more of just logistics. There are going to be people out here that are, will be just unlucky and not get anything. That they could have high efficiency but not get anything. Like not get anything good. It could be a time of day sort of thing. Someone else might have come along, and I don't know how the loot pool stuff works. I know it's a percentage, but beyond that, no idea. As I've said in many videos, don't take what I say as gospel. These are all just thoughts and my personal opinions and how I do things. Your mileage will differ. Your results may differ. This is not a hard fast rule of Entropia Universe that if you do this, this will happen. The only time that is true is when sweating. If you sweat a creature, you'll gain sweat, you'll gain evasion skills. If you look for fruit, you'll find them for free, and you can sell them on the auction house, or sell them to other players. There's a few things that are, true. But anyway, enough rambling, let's look. So just in the loot, we made past our 40 PED of universal ammunition, and the gun will make up a large amount of our decay, and then some. So for today, we came back with about 5 to 7 PED in profit, which is awesome. We didn't use up all of our universal ammunition, obviously. This will just get converted to go into the pool of the other stuff. Because what I do is I like to keep a couple of separate things, some for mining and some for hunting. This will go into the hunting pool. And then everything else will just go straight into here. I know I need to clean my storage, leave me alone. I need to clean my storage, I know. Don't harp on about it. You gotta tidy up your storage. It's all dirty, it's all messy, you gotta fix it. I will, at some point, I promise. See, I've got shit up here that needs to go down here, and oh, there's shit all over the place. Anyway, hope you guys had a good day. I had a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and yeah, go to twitch.tv/scottyc_93 and make sure you subscribe to the video. And if you made it to the end of the video, what is your favorite food? My personal favorite food is pizza. So, yeah. See you guys.